Hey girlies, welcome back to the pod. Today, it's all about you. We're talking about Valentine's Day, how you can have the best Valentine's Day, whether you're by yourself or with friends. Personally, I am going to be by myself, living the life. I'm going to be in Mexico on Valentine's Day with my parents, so just me and my parents, because my two siblings aren't going because they both have school. So hopefully I'll find a friend. Maybe I'll have Valentine's Day in Mexico with my random friend who I might have known for 2 days. Who knows? We'll try to be spontaneous. Is that part of my personality? No. I guess I can try. We'll see. Anyways, so Valentine's Day, super exciting. Coming up February 14th, obviously, everyone knows that. But let's chat all about me. About my week. Also, first of all, I want to point out today I really stuck to the theme. I'm wearing it's like kind of pink, kind of reddish. Like a reddish pink striped sweater that's also, or I guess white and reddish pink, and it has these bows on it. It's really cute. I got it from Depop, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna dress in Valentine's Day theme. So I have my white shirt, and I have this cute sweater. Then I was gonna wear these heart sunglasses I have, but it just didn't work. But I was really going all out for the theme, just for you guys, because I was so excited, because I was like, oh my god, I have to have an episode for Monday. What am I going to talk about? Because obviously I'm like out of ideas because creativity right now, low, very low. So I was like, oh, everybody on Instagram, what do you want to hear about? Because obviously I'm intelligent and work smarter, not harder. And one girl was like Galentine's Day, and I was like, oh my god, genius. Yes, that's what we're doing. So here we are. Also, this week, I think probably just is going to show that we're going through a minor crisis at the moment. Nothing that terrible has happened, but altogether, everything that I'm going to say would just make it seem like something really bad happened. But the thing is, nothing really bad happened. I'm just like, doing these weird things, such as I decided, oh my god, Carmen, you have really cute feet. If you think you know where this is going, you're probably right. It's so embarrassing. I was like, I'm not going to talk about this on the podcast, but yes, I am, because I think it's hilarious. But anyway, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to sell feet pics. And I told my mom that. I was like, Mom, how would you feel about me selling my body? And she's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, my feet. And she just started dying laughing. She was like, okay. And because I'm 18, I can. And I can use different websites, such as websites that people use to sell like explicit pictures. But the thing is, mine wouldn't be explicit because it's like my toes, my feet. And apparently, according to all these random old men online, I have really cute feet, which I knew. So that's been my endeavor of the week, chatting with random people about how ticklish my feet are. Doing well. And if you want to know what my feet account is, I will not tell you, because that would be more embarrassing, so don't even try to find it. Also, I had 2 days of online school this week because of the ice storm. The ice storm that didn't really happen where I am. I'm in Kentucky, and they were like, oh my god, ice storm, the power's gonna go out, it's gonna be so bad. No, the first day of online school, it literally just rained all day. No ice. Second day, nothing. I mean, it had snowed the night before. There was some ice, but it wasn't that bad. I think the roads were like kind of meh, but it wasn't as bad as everyone was thinking. And I was like, anyways, but at least I didn't have real school, because apparently now my school is only getting 1 snow day a year. Which, why? So now every other snow day we have, which for the past few weeks we've had at least one every week, because there's been like a major winter storm every week, which why? Hello, it's not supposed to snow here. Well, I guess maybe it is. I don't know. But the weather is so bad. It's so weird. And so, we've just been living life. Also, yesterday was not a good day. I got rejected from a school that I really like. I will tell you what it is. It was UVA, which kind of sad. But it's okay. My sister applied too. She also didn't get in. But we're just going to blame it on the admissions officer lady who has no eyebrows and who probably just hates the state of Kentucky, right? That was our reasoning. Anyway, it's fine. So that was so fun to find out yesterday because I was like, oh my god, if I don't get into blah 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 school, at least I can go to UVA. No. So my options are getting really limited at the moment. I was like, oh my god, why did everyone hype me up so much and tell me, oh my god, Carmen, you're so smart. You're so well-rounded. You can get into any school you want. Apparently not, guys. So, that has just been so fun for me to find out. Just like, am I going to be stuck going to somewhere where I don't want to be? I mean, maybe I'm sure I'll be fine. But, I thought I would have options. Like, when I was first applying to schools, I was like, oh my god, like, I don't want to get into all of them because I don't have too many options. I was literally telling people that. Girl, at the moment you have 2 options and you don't like either. Doing well. Anyway, so that's been super fun. But after I got rejected, I was like, oh my god, I should dye my hair. Because whenever any, like, misfortune happens upon me, I'm like, oh my god, I should dye my hair. Or, ooh, I looked really cute with bangs. Are either of those true? No. Like, definitely no. So I resisted that violent urge where I was literally laying in my bed. I was like, do not get up. Do not get up. You are not dyeing your hair. You are not cutting it. And I was like, what if I just, like, cut my own bangs? Then I was thinking, people who cut their own bangs, it just looks so bad. So we're not doing that. And I have, like, curtain bangs. But anyway, doing good. And then also, it gets worse. Yeah, it keeps going. I know. Super exciting. But last night I watched a documentary with my dad called The Game Changers, which is pretty much about food and why you shouldn't eat meat or animal products and how humans are more meant to just eat plants and plant stuff. So now I'm like, should I be vegan? But also I really like Chick-fil-A. So I don't know. I think maybe for today I will try not to eat meat. We'll see how long this lasts. Pretty sure probably around this time next week, I'm gonna be like, y'all, I went to Chick-fil-A. Because if you couldn't tell, last week I went to Chick-fil-A 4 times. Doing well. Doing so well. Also, I started watching the show. By started watching, I mean I watched and finished it in one day with my mom. It is called The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window, or something like that. Something really long and obnoxious, but that's why I saw that. I was like, oh my god, it's so long and obnoxious. I love it. And then I watched it. It's the dumbest show I've ever seen. It is so stupid. And apparently my friend told me it's supposed to be a parody, but the whole time I was watching it, I was like, this is like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. How is this realistic? How is this believable? Oh, but that's because it wasn't supposed to be realistic or believable. And I was like, oh my god, this is so relatable. But it wasn't relatable because she had witnessed a murder and was like, oh, an alcoholic. And I'm just sitting here like, anyways, girl. So, am I having a crisis? Maybe. But also at the same time, am I fine? Yeah. But it's okay because I'm going to the beach. And also, I am gonna get tan, or at least fake tan, so everyone else thinks I'm tan, and so then I feel pretty. So again, doing well, I don't know about that one, but it's okay. I finally finished Outlander, living the life. So yay life. Soft, cozy, and sustainable. 3 words I usually don't use when describing my underwear, but all that changed when I tried Parade. Parade makes sustainable, creative basics so soft and comfortable that you can't wait to put them on. This company launched only 2.5 years ago with the mission to make underwear more accessible, inclusive, and self-expressive. Since then, they've sold over 2 million pairs. And as a girl who often wears tight, patterned pants, one of my biggest pet peeves is seeing lines from underwear, and thongs from other brands just don't cut it and are extremely uncomfortable. I found the high-rise thong in Replay. It is now my new go-to, and I can barely feel it on my body, and you can't see any lines when you wear it. It is perfect. 10 out of 10, obsessed. From extra small to triple XL, Parade's inclusive sizing means that you will have zero trouble finding that perfect bralette or pair of underwear. Did I mention they are all about sustainability? Parade crafts their signature styles in super soft, certified recycled yarns. Plus, all of their products come in biodegradable packaging. And for every Parade purchase you make, they give back to organizations that support reproductive rights, racial equity, and LGBTQ+ communities. It's time to upgrade your top drawer with an exclusive 20% off Parade. Go to yourparade.com/girlygirl and use code girlygirl to get 20% off. That's yourparade.com/girlygirl, or by clicking the link in the description of this episode. Okay, so enough about me, because everyone's like, Carmen, oh my god, is she mentally stable? Oh my god, is she okay? Sure. But moving on, because that's depressing. Fun activities for Valentine's Day. Because Valentine's Day, it's all about you. It's all about you, your girlfriends, or maybe you want to do Valentine's Day with all your bros. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You could do it with your sister, if you have a brother, mom. Valentine's Day with your dad, that's a vibe. You know, who knows? I might be having Valentine's Day just with my mom and my dad. And maybe my random friend I'll make in Mexico. Again, I can't talk to strangers. Truly, I will not walk up to someone and just be like, hi. Because I'm like, what do I say? Hi, want to be friends? Like, how do you make friends? I don't know. People always have just come up to me. I don't know. Anyway, that's a different issue. That is a different issue. Fun activities. Personally, what I think is my perfect thing that I would do for myself / kind of have already done is go to Kroger or something, or whatever grocery store you have. Walmart. I'm trying to think of other grocery stores. Publix. Some people have Publix. I don't know. What grocery stores do they have in the West? TBH? No idea. Anyway, but go to the store. And you know where they have those like Valentine's Day sections? Just like you're walking around and you're like, oh my god, this is so sad. I don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. In this case, we're just going to say boyfriend because it's easier to say. But obviously you don't have to have a boyfriend. Anyway, don't cancel me. But you're just walking around and you're like, oh my god, I want a boyfriend. Oh my god, I want someone to buy me chocolate. Oh my god, I want flowers. No. You can buy your own flowers. You can get your own chocolate or get your friend to get it for you. Whatever. But did I yesterday, or not yesterday, maybe like a few weeks ago, but right when they set out the Valentine's Day stuff, I was in the grocery store and I was just walking around and I was like, oh my god, this is so sad. There was like a couple walking together and I was like, literally die. Okay. Didn't ask. Right? They're obviously not doing anything, but I'm like, you're just depressing. Leave me alone. And I was walking around and I was like, oh my god, look at those stuffies. They're so cute. So I bought myself one. I posted it on my story a while ago. It's pink and it's a cat and it has a C on it because Carmen. And obviously I want everything to have my name on it because, duh. But it's one of those squishmallow things. And it's so adorable and I'm obsessed with it and it's pink. So I was like, oh my god, this is for me. And I got home, I was like, oh my god, mom, look. She's like, did you just go to Kroger and buy yourself a stuffed animal? I was like, yes. Yes, I did. And it was like $6 and it was so worth it. So go to Kroger. Buy yourself one of those heart-shaped chocolate things, you know? It's like the heart-shaped container with a bunch of different chocolates. Or just get the chocolate that you actually like. But get yourself some flowers. Get a stuffed animal. Maybe one of those hearts blankets. Ooh, PJs with hearts on them. Cute, cute. And then what you can do with that, you can choose to go home and be sad and like cry and be like, oh my God, I don't have a boyfriend. But that's okay. That's also a vibe. And then like 10 minutes later, once you're done crying, once you've got all of that out of your system, have a photo shoot. Okay? I don't know about anybody else, but I always think, like, right after I cry, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so pretty, right? I feel like this whole thing is just so toxic and very unhealthy, this entire episode so far. Oh, well, that's currently the mindset I'm in case you couldn't tell. Anyways, but have a photo shoot. If you want a friend to take your pictures, you could do it with a friend. Get your mom to take your pictures, or if you're like me and have a bunch of random tripod things in your room and ring lights, have your own photo shoot, or literally set your phone up and use a self timer, or use that app. I don't remember what it's called. Lens Buddy, maybe? I don't remember. Where it just like clicks and takes the pictures for you, or you can get one of those remote things that clicks and takes the pictures for you and have a little photo shoot. Like your revenge era Taylor Swift thing. I say that and I literally I'm not a Swiftie. I like Taylor Swift, but not in a way where I'm like, oh my God, I love her, or where I would go to her concert. I'm not, no. Like, yes, she's good, and a lot of her songs, I'm like, oh my God, such a vibe. But I don't know, I've never been obsessed with her. But anyway, off topic, have your revenge photo shoot. I saw a TikTok maybe like a month or two ago, and it was the song Pity Party, or maybe it's something called that, and the person did a photo shoot based off of that song, where it was her birthday and she was throwing like a quote-unquote pity party, but it was like really cute, where she had like mascara dripping down and she was like eating the cake with her hands, and it just looked really cool. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but you can do something like that, or you can just look cute because it's Valentine's Day and you want to be cute because you are cute. Or if you're like, Carmen, I'm not having a photo shoot by myself because you're lame, go on a brunch date with your friends. That's super fun. Personally, I think brunch is the best part of the day. I don't know if it technically could be considered a time period, but I don't know. I love brunch. I think brunch is fun. When my entire family, or not my entire family, but when my siblings were home, we went out to brunch, and I felt like that family in Succession. Have I watched Succession? No. But I've seen TikToks of it. If you couldn't tell, all my knowledge, or my life knowledge, comes from TikTok. So that's probably really good for me. This is probably, not definitely, but most likely, they're like, oh my God, Carmen Applegate, she only gets all of her stuff from TikTok. That's why UVA didn't want me. They didn't want me because they couldn't handle me. Yeah, sure. Go with that. But go on a brunch date with your besties. You can get all dressed up, and you can get fun drinks, and you can get yummy food, and it'd be so fun. Personally though, I have a break over Valentine's Day week, so I will not be here. But if you obviously have school, oh my God, I just realized Valentine's Day is on a Monday, I think. Oh, that's kind of sad. Do people get off for Valentine's Day? Probably no. Anyway, you could do it on Sunday, the day before, or you could go out to a dinner. But personally, I think brunch is more fun. Do like a Sunday Valentine's or Galentine's Day brunch and get all dressed up, and you can take cute pictures and get yummy food. Go to your favorite brunch spot wherever you live and just have the best time. Personally, that sounds so bomb. Davy Piper is an apparel brand that focuses on making comfortable clothing that are also beautiful. Their pieces are the perfect basics and staple items that you need to add to your closet ASAP. From joggers to tanks to comfy bras, Davy Piper has it all. Everything is also extremely affordable and made out of great quality materials. Davy Piper is a female-run business that wants to empower other women to live with unapologetic confidence through clothes that let them do just that. What you wear should make your confidence soar. It should make you feel like your absolute best self, rather than make you question your style choices throughout the day. Davy Piper is for women that want to feel their best while also looking their best. Visit davypiper.com to get 20% off your next order using code GirlyGirl20. That's code GirlyGirl20 for 20% off at davypiper.com or by visiting the link in the description of this episode. So you're like, Carmen, Valentine's Day is on Monday. You said brunch, can't do brunch. Okay, I know, I understand. But you know what you can do that's like a night activity? Watch some rom-coms. Watch some really bad TV. Watch reality TV. Have you seen the new season of Too Hot to Handle? No? Watch it. It's so bad, but it's so good. Favorite rom-coms? You can do that. I watched a really bad rom-com the other day. It was called Can You Keep a Secret? The guy who was in Teen Wolf, who, don't ask me his name, he's also in like some Superman thing right now. I think the actor's name is Tyler, I want to say, but I don't know his last name. Oh, it's like, is it Tyler Hoechlin? Hoechlin? I don't know. Let's look it up. What is this man's name? I don't know. Oh, it is Tyler Hoechlin. Cool. Definitely not saying that right. But anyway, he was in it, and it was so cringy, and I literally got secondhand embarrassment. And I kept thinking, oh my god, how is this real? Because, well, obviously it's not real because it's a movie. But it was so embarrassing and they were so awkward. And just watching their interactions, even once they started liking each other, I was like, this is painful. And the main character was so awkward. So awkward. And obviously people are awkward in real life, but I don't want to see that in a movie. Especially when it's the whole time. I did watch the whole movie though, it was fine. So if you want some really bad rom-coms, go to Netflix. They suck, but in a good way. And you can eat your chocolates or make some popcorn. And that'd be fun. Get under a cozy blanket. Have a fun night in if you don't want to go out. You can do it by yourself or with friends. That's good. Or if you want to have like a weekend Valentine's Day sleepover party, that'd be fun. Have all your girlfriends over and you guys can watch rom-coms and you can do a bunch of other fun things. I don't know. Truly, I haven't had a sleepover in a very long time. So, I don't know. What do people do at sleepovers? Also, okay, another fun thing that you could do. Something that I actually did a few weeks ago, and I was so proud of myself. Bake a cake. Let me just tell you about my cake, because it was so bomb. I made a chocolate bundt cake. You know, like one of those, I don't know if this is a thing everywhere, but you know, like nothing bundt cakes. Anyway, it's like a business or a cake place where I live. I don't know if it's like in other places though. Probably is, maybe. Anyway, it's like a bundt cake in one of those special pans. And I made a chocolate one with chocolate icing. When I say made, I mean I used a box recipe and just mixed it and added a lot of extra chocolate chips. And it was so good. And then I decorated it with pink sprinkles. And it was so yummy. So, if you want to do that, 10 out of 10 recommend. Baking a cake is so therapeutic. Especially too, if you're not doing it from scratch. Personally, I'm not a baker person. I can't bake. I talk about this all the time. I suck. Everything doesn't cook, or it cooks too much, or just tastes bad. Also, I'm too lazy to make a cake from scratch. But if you're someone who's like, oh my god, I love baking, I'm, elite, better than everyone else. Yes, you are, because you can make a cake from scratch. I cannot, okay? But I still want a cake, and I don't want to go to the grocery store and just buy a cake, because that's not as fun. So, make a cake. Make a pink-themed cake. You can do, like, a vanilla cake, a chocolate cake, and do one of those strawberry ones, birthday cake ones. Pink-themed cake. Get some pink icing, pink sprinkles, or maybe you can do white icing with pink sprinkles, or maybe you want to put some food dye in the cake to make it more pink. If you want an actual pink cake. But also that's kind of a lot. Or you can do like pink and red. You can do a heart-shaped cake. Oh my god, that would be so cute. Someone do a heart-shaped cake, and if you do, please tag me in it so I can see. And I can live vicariously through you. I want a pink cake. Oh my god. That actually sounds really bomb. And then you can like write stuff on it. You know those heart-shaped candies that say like kiss me, love you, I miss you, whatever. Is that what they say on them? I don't remember what they're called, but they're like the little sugar hearts. You can make a cake that's based on one of those sugar hearts and write a message. Whatever you want on it. It can be something like really petty too, if you want. That's fun. You do a photo shoot with your cake. Love how all my ideas evolve. Is it revolve or evolve? I don't know. Around photo shoots. Well, that doesn't have to be you, but if you want it to be, then you should. And you can write like F you or love you or I heart my dog. I heart Tilly. I heart Tilly. Yeah. Tilly, so sweet. My one-eyed dog. She's such a good puppy. Okay, another idea. I guess for Valentine's Day now, since it's on a Monday, I feel like I'm saying this and it might not even be on a Monday. I'm just saying stuff. Okay, no, it is on a Monday. But let's just hypothetically act like Valentine's Day is the weekend before. So Saturday, Sunday. So all these activities, do on the weekend. Live your best life. This one particularly, I think, is a good Sunday, day before Valentine's Day activity, and that is to have a spa day. Yep. I know. Doesn't that just sound perfect and relaxing? You can do a face mask, take like a full body shower, wash your hair. Honestly, that is very therapeutic. Take a bath. I'm not really a bath person. I try to like it. Like recently I've tried taking baths and every time I'm like, it just really isn't for me. And I think it's because I make it too hot and then I start sweating. But then if it's cold, you're like freezing. I'm like, how do people do this? I don't understand, but it's kind of fun to take a bath and set up your laptop somewhere where it's not going to get wet and watch a show, watch a movie. You can wash your hair, get your nails done, shave your legs if you want. Personally, as someone who is lazy and never shaves my legs because I'm lazy, it's not because I'm a feminist and I'm not going to shave my legs. I mean, F the patriarchy. No, it's really just because I'm lazy and I don't care. So for me, I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to shave my legs. Ha! That'd be fun. Well, not fun. But then you can go on your sheets, and it's so fun and soft and everything's just good. Life is good. Lay down after your spa day, read a book. Romance novel. Read some trashy romance novels. If you want to see some books, check out my Goodreads. Everyone always flames me and I get DMs. They're like, Carmen, you never give us the Goodreads link. Okay, that's because I don't know how to share it, guys. I swear, I actually don't. Goodreads makes it so hard, but literally just search my name. Carmen Applegate. Apple as in, I'm gonna eat an apple, yum, and gate as in, get out of my yard and don't touch the gate, okay? So if you want to see my Goodreads, my books, Carmen Applegate, just search it. I don't know how to do the link. So don't try DMing me and being like, Carmen, what is your Goodreads? Put in the link. Well, I'm telling you what it is. So just do it now, blah, blah, blah. You can check it out and see what books I'm reading if you want some romance recommendations. But yeah, spa day is the vibe. 10 out of 10 recommend spa day for everyone, especially if you're stressed. Me, second semester senior, I'm done with life. If you couldn't tell, I just want to leave. Just high school in general, kind of done. But then all my teachers was like, oh, more work than any other time you've had in all of high school. But also at the same time, I don't have work. It's really all or nothing. I'm either doing 3 hours of homework every day or 0. So really consistent, which is just so good because I'm always confused. Anyway, so if you're a stressed girly and you just feel all like tense and you're like, wow, I hate life, so stressed, have a spa day. Maybe I should have a spa day, honestly, after this horrid week. Also, if I don't make money off my foot pics, I might cry a little because that's embarrassing. Because as someone who doesn't necessarily like to give up, I will not give up selling feet pics until I actually make money. Because I want money so I can buy stuff. And so I can buy clothes. And so my parents aren't like, oh my God, Carmen, why'd you buy this? But I can use my own money and buy whatever I want. But since I don't have to own a house or like pay for adult things, I can buy cute things. So there's the logic. There's a logic in that. Okay. Another fun thing, I think, would be to make chocolate-covered strawberries. I actually saw a TikTok, again, with the TikTok thing. I probably need to spend less time on there. But it was like kind of a Valentine's Day themed thing. This lady, she looks like a mom, but she was like a cool mom. She was making deviled strawberries. If you know, like, deviled eggs, where it's like the egg and it has like the little, what is it called? Egg yolk that kind of looks like icing in the middle, and it has some like spices on top of it. You know, deviled eggs. But so she made deviled strawberries. So what she did, she cut the strawberries in half and then kind of scooped out the middle. And then she made this chocolate, I think it was like a cream cheese icing. And she piped it in the strawberries. So it was like a half strawberry with icing in the middle. And she put sprinkles on it. And then she put it in the fridge or the freezer. I can't remember. And then it's like, boom, done, yum. And that just sounds so good to me. Or you can just do like normal chocolate dipped strawberries. Just buy a box of strawberries, melt some chocolate, dip it in. Or you can do the deviled strawberries, which just sounds so cute. And they look really good too. You can add like some fun sprinkles, you know, spice stuff up, make it fun, make it exciting. I kind of want to do that. All my TikToks recently have been about baking and cooking. I feel like my For You page is very varied. Very varied. It just sounds wrong. It used to be just only thirst traps, but apparently I got bored of that according to my For You page. And now all of it is cooking and OOTDs. So people's fashion, thrifting. We got cooking. Oh my God, that sounded so southern right there. Cooking. Wow. Okay. We have cooking, fashion, and then there is something else that I'm missing. I don't know. Also, for some reason, all the people I follow on TikTok are gingers, which I know if anyone listening to this, like, knows me in real life is just gonna flame me for this. But, like, do I have a problem? Maybe. I don't know. But all the fashion people I follow are, like, gingers. And anyway, the whole other thing to unpack. But let's just ignore that. Everybody I didn't say that. Definitely didn't say that. But do chocolate covered strawberries. Also, you can cover different things in chocolate. Cheese. Do people do that? I don't know. Nuts. Marshmallows. That'd probably be good. Make some s'mores. If you couldn't tell, Valentine's Day is all about food. Eating your feelings. Not really, but like kind of. I looked it up too. And I was like, fun things to do for Valentine's Day. And all of it was like food related or like drinking related. I swear, half the ideas were like just alcohol. It was like, have a wine swap night. Play a drinking game. I was like, you know what? Maybe some people do need that. And that's valid. But I didn't want to say that on here because, like, most of the people who listen are not of drinking age. And that wouldn't really be applicable to most of the people. So now we're just food-centered because we're going to eat our feelings. But then again, if you're feeling kind of sad on Valentine's Day, you're like, oh my God, I don't have a date. Oh my God, I don't have a boyfriend. Maybe you're talking to guy, girl, whoever, and then they just kind of ghosted you and you're like, wow, so sad. You're not talking to anybody and you're like, wow, I am feeling so sad, so lame about this. The thing is, don't be, okay? Because think of how many other people aren't having a date on Valentine's Day. Hello, me. Also, if anyone did want to, they could. But they're not going to, but it's fine. It's fine anyway. But just think to yourself, I'm a baddie. Yeah, you are. I'm beautiful and I'm smart and I can have fun by myself, just with my girlies, or like you obviously could have fun with a boyfriend, girlfriend, but you don't need that to have fun. You can have fun without them. Maybe you want to catch up on Euphoria on Valentine's Day. Just get in your feels, get all angsty teen mode, do some Euphoria themed makeup. Speaking of that, again, another TikTok that I saw. All my TikToks though have kind of been like Valentine's Day themed, but it was this girl who did a makeup look. It kind of went viral, so I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. But where she did kiss prints, you know how you can wear lipstick and then when you press it in paper it leaves like a print of your lips? Well, she did that where she put on bright red lipstick and then got like that clear plastic wrap and did a kiss on that, and then she placed the plastic wrap around her eye so it created like 3 kiss marks around each eye, and she added blush so it kind of looked a little blurred out, and then also did a black eyeliner. I was like, oh my God, that is so cute. So if you want to do like a baddie makeup look, if you're good at makeup, can't relate, but if you are, please do a Valentine's Day themed makeup because that would just be so iconic and so fun. And if you do the kissy face one, tag me because I want to see. Okay? Everybody, just tag me in all your Valentine's Day stuff so I can live through you guys. But anyway, remember that you're a baddie and that you can have more fun with your friends or just by yourself on Valentine's Day than you could with maybe some random guy who you're just going on one date with. Maybe someone you've been dating, but you're going to break up with them in like 2 weeks. So you're like, personally, I'd rather be with my girlies, rather have fun with my friends because I know that I'll be with them longer than I'll be with some other person. Unless, of course, you're in like a long-term committed relationship. Of course, go with them. That's fun. And that's like good for you. But this is for everybody else who #can't relate to that. So, yeah, join the club. No, you're not alone. And then also, I just want to address this because I feel like just in life as women or as people in general, there's a lot of societal pressure about Valentine's Day or about kind of having a boyfriend or getting married, and you're like, I don't want to die alone. Or people say that, they're like, oh my God, I'm going to die alone. The thing is, if you never got married or whatever, if you never had like a long-term partner, it's not that you'd be dying alone because obviously you have family, you have friends. So I feel like a lot of people put a bunch of weight on having like someone like that in their life. But you don't necessarily need that, especially if you're like in high school or middle school or college. It's like YOLO, who cares? But I think especially on TikTok, and I'm sure this is going to get worse when it actually is Valentine's Day. Like all the TikTok couples, everyone in the comments is like, oh my God, throwing myself in front of a car, running myself over, jumping off a cliff, like in the comments after seeing that, which relatable. But it's just, I think, a lot of pressure to have a boyfriend or to have a girlfriend, to date someone. And that can be kind of stressful. Also, just seeing Valentine's Day stuff at stores, you're like, oh my God. Or maybe your parents, you feel pressure from that. Or maybe all of your friends and your friend group are dating someone. And that can just be like a lot of pressure as well. Because you're like, oh my God, all my best friends have boyfriends and I don't. And now I'm going to be all alone on Valentine's Day. But the thing is, you're not going to be all alone because there's going to be a bunch of people as well, such as me, just hanging out by themselves, vibing. So do any of the fun activities I said, and live your life. Have the best time. Have your revenge era photo shoot. Okay? Like, that would be such a vibe. That would be so fun. And then also, of course it is fun to date someone, and it's great if you're in a long-term, loving, committed relationship. Like, sure, that is great. That's wonderful. But also, that isn't necessarily the only way to have fun, the only way to have a good time on Valentine's Day. You can have fun with your friends, with your family, by yourself. Personally, I have the most fun when I'm by myself. Introvert vibes anyway. But yeah, so you don't necessarily need to have that special someone when it comes around to Valentine's Day. So don't feel stressed if you don't have a boyfriend, girlfriend, person to hang out with. But then again, also, I already mentioned this, but I think the most fun thing would be just like a Valentine's Day themed photo shoot. I know I'm obsessing over that. Maybe I'll do that. I really wish I had like a heart bathing suit, because I'm going to be at the beach. Maybe I will get that with my foot money, which is currently at the moment non-existent. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Wow. Okay. So thank you guys for listening. Make sure you follow me at the Girly Girl Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. If you want to see some stuff of what I'm doing on Valentine's Day, probably I'll post something. Or if you want to just catch up with me during the week, see what I'm up to. If you want sneak peeks of episodes, see what's coming up, definitely check that out. Also, make sure you leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Yep, you can now leave ratings on Spotify. Super exciting. 10 out of 10. Recommend doing that. Unless you're going to be mean, then don't. And that's fine. Just leave me alone. But I hope you guys have the most amazing week. Make sure you check out the links in my description to check out Parade and Davey Piper. Both of those are really great brands, and I highly recommend them. Love you guys so much, and enjoy Galentine's Day. I know it's like a week away, but you can mentally prepare and you'll have the best time. Whatever you end up doing, whoever you end up spending it with. Love y'all. Bye.